Now let's shift gears and talk garage design trends. I talked with Aaron Cash from Garage Living for the latest trends and how to take it to the next level. So many people out there, the garage is that space where things get jammed out of the way. But for many people, it is a complete lifestyle choice where you've got it all designed out and it's like an extension of the home. Today, we've got Aaron Cash from Garage Living. Welcome to Around the House Northwest.
Thanks. It's great to be here.
Man, you guys have really taken the garage to the next level. What are garage trends that we're seeing out there these days? What are people taking on out there?
Yeah, so it's very much like you just described in your introduction about the extension of the home. And there's lots of different products and services that we provide that are, becoming trendy in terms of what customers like. But the overall trend is really just the change in how people recognize the space and how much they value the space as a part of their home. And so it's not, one specific product, but it's really just a recognition that the garage has lots of value for homeowners. It's where they enter and exit every day. And it can be a source of stress and frustration if it's not clean and organized and bright and clutter-free. So the biggest trend I would say is just the overall recognition that the space is valuable and that there's a lot of potential in it if it's managed properly.
And you guys do projects all over North America. Is there things that are more popular in certain areas? I mean, I'm in the Pacific Northwest, so we've got a dry summer and a completely wet winter in my location, but I'm sure you guys see just about everything.
Yeah, absolutely. So we operate from coast to coast, north in northern climates where it's cold, where the winter is going to be freezing, and then in southern climates where it's warm most of the year. So I would say the biggest difference between some of the climates and the garage space can be the use of heating or air conditioning, depending on where the garage is, but that also depends on what the customer's use is as well. In fact, I would say in more of the southern climates, homeowners are not using the space for parking as much as they would in the northern climates, where it's not only very convenient, but also extremely enjoyable to get into a car in the dead of winter that's not covered in snow or not freezing cold. So parking is definitely a bigger issue, I would say, in more of the cold climates than it is in some of the southern climates where it's less of a concern.
Yeah, that makes sense. And I see that, you guys deal with everything from cabinetry to garage floor finishes. What's the latest in the floor finishes out there? Because, there's a lot of things I love as a DIY project, and finishing concrete to me is not one of them.
Yeah, I would agree with you. I'd say I wouldn't touch anything concrete related as a DIY project beyond, potentially pouring concrete for a post, or if you know what you're doing, maybe laying, a foundation for a deck or something like that, something more simple. So you mix it and pour it. But when it comes to finishing concrete, especially with any type of grading or any type of application of a coating after the concrete's cured, I would strongly recommend hiring a professional to take care of it because it's somewhat of a fickle product. Concrete's very porous. If it's not prepared properly, if it's not either diamond ground or prepared with other blast media, like it's very, very difficult to get it into a condition that can be coated and where that coating will adhere properly. So definitely not something where I've recommended in the past if clients don't either have the budget or it's not a priority for them to do the flooring now. Don't tackle it on your own. Wait until either the budget permits or it is a bigger priority for you to get it done professionally. So you do it once and you don't have to touch it again. Environment.
Nice. I've seen when it comes to storage, and you guys are the king with garage storage. I love what you guys do out there. Some people have last year's kitchen cabinet sitting out there from their kitchen remodel to people that want to, match the color to their BMW M3 that's in the garage. I'm sure you see all different kinds.
We have. I've seen, everything from the, particle board shelves to, like you said, old kitchen cabinets to products that we sell, or even even custom fabricated, like you said, color matching product as well. So it really there's a wide range of products available out there. There's definitely major differences in quality. Our company only uses steel cabinetry, welded, powder coated, and durable. So it's, again, one of those things that you're going to install and it'll last a lifetime. And not only that, but it goes back to what you said at the beginning about it being an extension of your home. If you're going to do this and make it consistent with the rest of your house, both your design aesthetic as well as what's functional for you or your family, you're going to have it designed and you're going to use good quality products versus just sort of taking what you had in the kitchen and reusing it for whatever configuration you had in the kitchen. So it's not necessarily designed for your space and your uses. It's just sort of there. So we take, a very holistic approach to the whole space. It's centered around design. It's centered around a customer's needs and wants and lifestyle. And we put together a package that works for them. And it's often, unique from one neighbor to the next. It could be a totally different solution.
Well, thanks for coming on today, Aaron. What's the best place to people to find more information about you and your company?
Yeah, our website is extensive. It has a ton of products and services, and all of our galleries that show our before and afters and show some of our really good projects that'll give you a lot of different ideas. And it's not just, like I said, it's not one size fits all. It's really unique to each customer and homeowner, but that's on our website, and it's garageliving.com. And you can find all of that there, in addition to all of our locations and phone numbers and addresses so that you can reach out to your local Garage Living location.
Thanks for coming on today, brother. I really appreciate it.
Thank you. Have a great day.